About 2 decades ago, assassination attempts on high-ranking officials, ministers, and prominent public figures were not uncommon. Among those who faced such dangers was the then Chief Minister of Nagaland, S.C.Jamir, a man no stranger to such threats. Let's delve into the details of one such incident. At approximately 5:45 a.m., in the pre-dawn haze on National Highway 39, the convoy of the then Chief Minister, S.C.Jamir, was making its journey from Dimapur towards Kohima. They were nearing the Pipema-Pirama stretch when the security atmosphere turned perilous about 45 kilometers from Kohima town. An unknown faction from NSCN had clandestinely laid out a series of at least 14 improvised explosive devices along roughly 150 meters of the national highway. As Jamir's convoy entered the kill zone, the bombs were triggered sequentially in rapid succession. Within moments, 3 convoy vehicles were obliterated. 2 policemen assigned to the Chief Minister were killed instantly. The attackers, who were positioned on the side of the road, opened fire as security personnel disembarked. The bomb explosions caused panic among nearby civilians. A civilian truck, approaching from the opposite direction, lost control in the shockwave and rammed into a convoy vehicle, injuring 2 more individuals. Several convoy vehicles, including one carrying Jamir, were heavily damaged. Miraculously, S.C.Jamir emerged unhurt. Soon after the attack, he was rushed to a security forces camp, later from which he was airlifted by helicopter back to Kohima. Senior police and army officials quickly reached the site. A massive search and combing operation was launched to locate perpetrators. Officials reported that the NSCN seized an AK-47 assault rifle and a light machine gun from the scene. This harrowing incident was confirmed in the Lok Sabha, where MP K.A. Sangtam called attention to the assassination attempt and urged the Union government for immediate security reinforcement. The Global Terrorism Database, GTD, also records this as a major failed assassination attempt involving bombings and armed assault, widely attributed to suspected NSCN operatives. In the Lok Sabha the same day, Union Home Minister L.K. Advani expressed deep concern, and legislators called for enhanced security for Jamir and a detailed briefing on ongoing peace talks with the NSCNIM. Authorities and reports identified NSCNIM, the National Socialist Council of Nagaland, Isaac Muiva faction, as the suspected orchestrator of the attack due to NSCNIM faction being consistent with prior threats and ideological hostility. The NSCNIM, however, denied any involvement in the incident. Information and Public Secretary N.G. Hongshi also said that the NSCNK controls the area where the ambush was made. Earlier in 1999, the faction had labeled Jamir as agent of India and anti-national, threatening dire consequences as he was a representative of a negotiation body that held talks with Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru in 1960, leading to the establishment of Nagaland as a state within India upon the promotion of the 16-point agreement. This assassination attempt was part of a really disturbing pattern, where Jamir had already survived earlier as well. In 1992, 2 armed assailants shot him in the chest in Nagaland House at Delhi. He was immediately rushed to the AIIMS, where he was admitted into the ICU. Fortunately, he survived after 4 hours operation. On 24 November 2007, Jamir yet survived another assassination attempt when his convoy was attacked with improvised explosive device near Chanki village under Mokokchung district. There were 6 explosions, while 3 of the IEDs remained unexploded. This is the 4th time that an assassination attempt has been made on the life of the then Goa governor, S.C.Jamir. Since the 1960s, conflict in Nagaland has straddled cycles of violence and fragile ceasefires. The NSCNIM emerged in 1980, aiming for Naga sovereignty, often at odds with Indian sovereignty and state leadership, including figures like Jamir, who represented the constitutional framework. Despite enduring multiple life-threatening attempts, S.C.Jamir persisted in serving his people. A stalwart of peace and constitutional governance, he became one of Nagaland's most influential chief ministers. holding office multiple times, instrumental in shaping the state's formation and steadfastly championing integration within India's framework. It is a message both urgent and clear. True peace in Nagaland requires sustained dialogue, inclusive politics, and mutual trust, lest another convoy, another politician, another community, another civilians, or even another factions become targets in a tragic reprise of the past.